I'm Not Crazy Life is episode 7. It might be 4. It's a new year and I've been going through some shit. I got Go with me
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm back for my number 2 podcast.
and I got the beautiful.
My name is Nicole. Call me Des today. Happy to be here.
All right, so let's just get straight to it, man. So basically, I have another episode. I probably can't drop it, but Des, do you think rape is a choice?
What do you mean by that?
If a woman puts herself in a situation where she can be taken advantage of.
Oof, wait. Because now it just sounds like you about to blame the woman.
All right, let's say I'm going to use a man then. I'm going to use a man.
And I'm assuming it's a man raping a woman. That's what I'm assuming. Okay, yeah. So go ahead and give me the situation.
If someone puts themselves in a vulnerable situation, who is to be held accountable?
I need a little bit more. Because what it sounds like, what I hear is a woman put herself in a situation to be taken advantage of by a man. But a man should be held accountable for his actions anyway. And what does that mean? Like, she put herself in a vulnerable situation. Like, she went inside of a room and closed the door with them. She walking down the dark alley. Like, what? Paint a picture for me.
You at your boyfriend's house. He go to the store, but his friends is in the living room. You feel uncomfortable because whatever it is, whatever the case may be, are you exiting that situation? Are you removing yourself from it? Are you thinking ahead, or are you just thinking in the moment?
Me personally, I would not be left with my dude's homeboys. However, I don't think. Let me say it like this. I feel like every time a situation like this pop up, it's the woman's fault. Like, should the 3 dudes that's in there, why would they even be thinking of, like, trying to take advantage of their homeboy's girlfriend? Like, why would that even be on their mind? Do they not have mothers? Do they not have sisters, nieces, daughters? Like, why is rape already on their mind of, like, oh, my homeboy left this girl here, like, and then it's her fault because she is in the room being herself?
Are you saying that everybody looks at different? Are you saying that people look at situations differently? Like, how? Like, do you feel like that's what it might be? Go like.
Yeah, I mean, like, if it was in a situation of the dude, I guess, or whatever, like, the dude, he can just be testing her because he knows that she might be a freak or whatever. And
That's
he tell
messed
his
up.
homeboys or something, which is messed up.
That's messed up.
But you never really know it can go either way.
Damn. It's crazy how people can say things to you and they could like make you hot. Anyways, the album, by the way. Are we so what does it take? I guess the real question I want to ask to you, Des, what does it take for us to be aware?
What does it take for us to be aware of our surroundings? Or
Everything.
aware?
Yeah, everything. Yeah, cuz I'm a different. Let me get in my bag real quick, Goat. I got you though, bro. I'm a different type of person. Like, I believe in being myself all the time with everybody, no matter what. I don't care. If it gets me killed, if it gets me arrested, if it gets me looked at a certain way, this is who you get. I'm not finna sit here and change who I am. Now, I know how to talk to people, obviously. Like, I'm not gonna just run up on a 7-year-old and be like, your dad's a fucking rapist. I'm me. This is what you get. I'm at the point now where I haven't gotten anything from the world. I mean, from people. So I've had to look to the world and to spirits and religions and even vices. So it's like I'm disappointed because it's like, damn, how this girl even let her boyfriend leave her? But not even that.
That's a real question.
Do we hold ourselves accountable for our decisions? And what does it take for us to do that? Why is it so easy to just run away? Because I done did it. That's why I'm saying this. I've ran away from the truth. I've done it. I'm probably doing it today. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. So we gotta be aware. That's all I'm saying. So what do you think it takes for us to be aware? And I would like to hear your perspective as well. Go.
And this is in general, be aware.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple different things to be aware. Sometimes it takes experience to be aware of something. Like, for example, everybody uses analogy, like moms usually use this analogy of, hey, don't touch the stove because it's hot. Some people want to touch it. One, you should be aware because somebody has told you that, but some people won't be aware until they touch it themselves. So sometimes it is experience. Sometimes it takes reading a book, watching a movie, watching a film. Sometimes it takes a community. Like in 2020, we as people of color knew that police brutality was an everyday thing. Like it's nothing new. But some people wasn't aware until 2020 when the whole world was literally rioting because of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and I can keep naming them. But many different things takes, what am I trying to say? It takes many different things to make a person aware of something. And sadly, sometimes it does take experience. Like, if we go back to the girl and the boyfriend situation, like, maybe he was never put in a situation where he had to think about leaving his girl somewhere with three dudes. And that was a wake-up call to him of like, oh, like, what am I doing? Like, I just left my girl. We don't know if he'd been in another relationship before. That was his first time. I think it was an idiot, like, move. But a lot of things have helped me to be aware of that situation. And vice versa with the girl as well. Like, maybe she wasn't aware of what it could lead to if she was left. And that can be a bit naive. Like, naive thinking, but it is what it is.
Man, I had an experience like that where I had a friend, he left me, like, I felt like he tried to test my loyalty or whatever. Like, he left his girl there, and she walked around and, like, some crazy, like, it's like they trying to get me to do it. Yeah, like, entice me. Like, she got on this little lingerie stuff, he walking around, smoking, passing me the blunt, we drinking. I never tried it. I would never try that. I would never do that, bro. Like, my loyalty means everything to me. Like, I was brought up, raised around older people, and like, I would never do no stuff like that. So that situation doesn't make sense to me.
I think intentionality should be definitely a part of intentions of the situation. Like, you're talking about what makes you aware of something. Intentionality and boundaries. I'm not walking around in lingerie with my dude's homeboy in the crib. Like, y'all ever saw Players Club?
Yeah.
Ebony.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's
intentions. She wanted her cousin's man, and she got him. She hadn't. Those were her intentions. So, like,
But how do you know that her intentions wasn't just her behavior?
Like her character?
Yeah, how you know she just wasn't being who she was, and somebody.
You know, that was intense.
Because the reaction.
It was how the way she looked at him and how he.
Yeah. She was. It was. It's manipulation.
They both gave each other that
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what does it take? My grandmother told me this. Rest in peace, Ella Mae Goodman, the woman who raised me. I love you, mama. I know you took care of me, but my grandmama raised me. You know that. You still get all the credit. I love you so much. My grandmother told me this when I was 8. This after my daddy died. On my birthday, on my 5th birthday. She said, Gerard, some things you just gonna have to go through and learn. I said, no, Grandma, I don't want to go through it. She said, no, that might be a better teacher. I was like, no, I don't want a better teacher. I don't want to go through it. Because if I see somebody not use a turn signal in traffic, I'm switching lanes. The album.
I would rather go through something when I was young, bro. I swear that. I always.
Do you think childhood trauma should be processed as a child? Or should someone wait till they're an adult and it trickles down through their relationships and friendships and family?
I don't think nobody should wait to process trauma.
Yeah, for real.
I think the moment you have a traumatic experience, like, get help as quickly as possible.
It's either gonna make you or break you. That's all. You gotta be strong enough to be able to bounce back from a tragedy.
Because why would you wait to let it trickle down and it affects who you are? And it really technically wasn't who you are. It was who you were made to be.
So you're saying you're not waiting. So is it waiting? Am I waiting, or am I just not processing it? Not me. I'm just talking about for the person who had that traumatic event that they still haven't processed. Are they waiting to meet someone else and just throw it on them? Or are we just processing it at our own speed because of our genetic makeup?
I think she just processing at a speed, yeah, that she can comprehend.
I think in layers. So I think it could be this and that. Like, sometimes you don't know you need help. Sometimes you
say that again.
Sometimes you don't know you need help. Like you really don't. And it comes with what you were talking about earlier. Like, what does it take to be aware of something? Sometimes it takes a relationship. I look at relationships like mirrors. Like, dang, I didn't know I had all these issues, but because I'm fighting to make sure that we're on the same page, because I love you, I like you, and I want to be with you, and if I stay this way, it's going to continue to be conflict. That's how I look at relationships. I want to become a better person so that I can be there for you. And then again, like, sometimes you're not aware of certain things until certain people come around. So there's that, and then there is, like, I'm waiting to process because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with this right now. I'll wait later.
Why don't you want to deal with it? You got to deal with it anyway.
You ever had court burn?
No, but I
like turk burn, or like you don't notice you got to cut until you get in the shower type thing.
Yeah.
And then it's like so like when you go through stuff, you got the adrenaline rush. Sometimes you don't notice you getting cut.
Okay, look, I rode a dirt bike the other day, and I forgot how to ride a dirt bike because it's been a while, and I forgot that when you get to that second, third gear, you kind of gotta.
Yeah.
I almost crashed into I almost lost my life the other night. Real shit, because I almost crashed into a hydrant and almost ran into someone's car, and I would have died because I just flew off the bike, and I didn't realize that until the next morning. I'm like, damn, why it take so long for me?
And some people don't want to acknowledge the hurt and the pain because, like, it's hurtful and it's painful.
Yeah. I think I'm an adrenaline junkie because I done broke my pinky, my big toe. On a scooter, I swear, bro, like, I know not to go fast on this thing, and I did it anyway. And I ended up in the air and broke my pinky and my toe. But I still kept going.
I was about to say, some people will still get up and keep going. Don't get anything checked out. Just, I'm straight. I was at the crib with my brother the other day, and I noticed he had this nasty scar going down his leg. Like, it looked like he had surgery. And I was like, what happened? And he's like, oh, I just cut myself at work. And I was like, did you get, like, it looked like you needed stitches. Like, it was that, like, deep. And he's like, nah, I got up and I went to work the next day. He got mouths to feed. But I'm I
worked about 2-3 weeks with a broken finger. That's why my finger's still like that. It ain't never healed up. I never went to the hospital.
And believe it or not, like, my brother dislocated his shoulder. Mm-hmm. I dislocated my shoulder. You'd be surprised how just messing up one important part makes your whole body different. Like, I could probably move this whole table with no problem, right? But if I go and open the door too fast, my shoulder will come out of place because it just won't come back. Like, and I'm having to do like physical therapy. But so I get that. It's just like, but what does it take? I don't know. Like, he was raised by older people. I was raised by older people, so I was told the truth early. So I feel like when you say like you process and stuff, like, I feel like maybe you might have got raised by somebody else who had to learn they process different. So it's like, not you. I'm not talking. No, but when you say that, it's like, and this goes to my next point. Our childhood affects us as adults.
100%.
I don't give a fuck who gets upset if I say that. It's facts.
It's 100%.
I grew up without a father, but I had uncles and a grandpappy. But guess what? I'd have been a whole different person if I had my father. But we're not going to live in the past. But we can't say that our childhood doesn't impact us. And that's what I say. It's like, we should be able to, well, not we should be, it's programs, but processing trauma is important early on. If you let it happen once, it's gonna happen again and again and again, unless you remove yourself. If you don't remove yourself, don't complain. Nah, you like getting
And you tolerate it.
you tolerating it. Yeah, you like getting cheated on. You like making late plans.
That sounded personal.
Yeah, the album. Anyway.
No, I agree 100%. It wasn't until recently where I started noticing of like I act the way that I act because of what I went through as a child. Like recently, I'm 25, about to be 26, and I would say it took me until like 24 to realize of like,
Why you think cats are so solo? Because their mama left them alone early. Come on, am I lying? You can walk.
That was pun
you know how to
intended.
find food.
You said you're lying. That was
No.
pun intended.
That's a bar. That's a bar. The album. Why you think cats act that way? Their mama. You can walk. You can find food. You good. But we're humans, so we're more domesticated than animals. Not to compare the two, but some people grew up early. Some people grew up slow. And you have to accept it as for what it is. It's just tiresome. I'm at the point where I'm just tired. I'm tired of being disappointed by people. And if it means I gotta be selfish, then so be it. I'm not gonna call you until you call me.
I feel like selfishness has such a bad connotation, but I feel like when it comes to self-love, like I feel like it needs to be redeemed in a new light. Want me to expand a little bit more? Because, like, if I'm setting boundaries because, like, you're taking advantage of me, you're taking advantage of the time, my space, you know, like, I'm always carrying on your baggage, I'm being there for you, or you're not there for me. And when I start setting boundaries, why is it now considered selfish? Because I'm taking care of myself. I'm making sure I'm good mentally, physically, emotionally. Because I think, too, like, we forget that when our mental when we're not mentally balanced or like emotionally balanced, it messes with our physical
Facts.
our physicality and stuff like that. So why is it considered being selfish of like you stop answering phone calls to the person that only hits you up when they need something?
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah. Nah,
Is that selfish though?
No,
Like,
that's
is
not
it?
self. No, that's not self.
I'm not going.
Mm.
Let me hit this.
Nah, she just
water.
fucked me
Yeah,
up,
nah,
nah.
she's fucked me up real quick.
Nah,
Hold
I
on.
don't think that's selfish. Man,
Nah, hey, look, it ain't.
Damn.
By the way, Juice Man lost the rap battle between me and Cash. By the way, yeah. I wouldn't say selfish. I was raised. Oh no, we're not gonna talk about raising. I believe in reciprocity. I read the Bible. I read a story about a woman who was a whore. She sold pussy all through the town. Whore, completely like, and like, oh my God, like you would never even stand next to this woman because of pussy stank. But Jesus,
I don't remember that story, but I play. You could. Is this the woman at the well?
I don't remember. It's the album, but she washed his feet and he forgave her.
Okay, I see what you mean.
See, now she remembered the album.
There's a lot of women in the Bible.
It's a lot of women in life. The album. Anyway, he forgave her for giving herself to so many men because he knew that she was broken. He was aware of her. You see what I'm saying? Not because he was Jesus, not because he was immaculately conceived. Yeah, immaculate, whatever. Shout out playing high school. He was immaculately. Anyway, whatever. He forgave
Miraculously,
her.
let's go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. Yeah, that's a better one. That's you talk about Genesis. Yeah, that's that King James shit that people be. Anyway, he forgave her, and I said, damn. Sometimes we gotta forgive people because they don't even know who they are yet. And then I tried to open another door, and I said, nah, man, you might need to just leave that alone. Just go. This was your lesson. This wasn't your blessing. She showed you. No, they showed you who they were. What you sticking around for?
sometimes it don't even be about that though, because I was in a situation where I was in a relationship like that, where I knew what the person was doing, but I still was with them because you love them. Though, like love that can make you do crazy stuff. Like, and I've been through that.
Maybe you love yourself so much that you just can't not love someone.
Or tolerate them.
And
No, because you can tolerate plenty of people. It's a lot of people that get cheated on for years just because of money. It's a lot of people that take care of other people's kids because of money. It's a lot of people that deal with other people because of money. So no, love probably comes from within. You have to love yourself first. I can't love you, bro. Like if I know you don't love yourself, there's no way I could ever love you. I could pay your rent. I could take care of your kids. I could take them go-kart racing. We can go to Sonic's and get the French fries only and just spend the $8. We could do a bunch of shit because I love you. But that's it. He gonna shit the food out and be ready to. So sometimes you can overdo yourself. Don't overdo yourself for people. Jesus, he overdid himself for people.
Did he? Or just people?
No, yeah, because no, I ain't dying
accept.
for nobody, and I ain't letting a nigga steal from me unless I love you, because I know people who've been stolen from. But no, I'm not just putting myself. I've already been doing that. That's why I told you I'm disappointed. I've given so much of myself to people.
So you met your limit.
Yes.
So just because your limit and Jesus' limit is different doesn't mean that he overdid
It don't
himself.
mean, but you know,
in my life, I don't care.
I've technically, if I don't have to die for a motherfucker, but if I give you everything I can give you, I'm technically dying. The fuck? Be
Again,
honest.
your limitations are different though.
No.
Because you giving everything and somebody else giving everything is totally different.
No, it's just about fair treatment. And I know life's not fair. I'm not saying that I deserve something, but it's like, goddamn. Here, this is what I have.
And that's what he did.
And that's fair?
I'm not saying it's fair or not fair. I'm saying of like, if you're talking about somebody giving to the extent that they want to give because they think that you deserve it, then you can't say he overdid himself because that's something you personally wouldn't do. That was out of your limitations. Like if both of us was able to give you some money right now, right? My limit is, let's say, $5. His limit is $50. Oh, 75 cents. You want to go with that?
I got 2 gallons of gas to go home.
Like, just because he gave you that didn't mean he didn't give you his all. And just because I gave you what I gave you, like, it is no comparison because our limits are different.
So it's, I guess we kind of got the same perspective then. It's not that you didn't give me enough, but you gave.
I gave, and I
You
gave
showed
you
me
my
that
all.
you cared.
Yeah, and I gave you my all, but my all may look different from his all. It doesn't mean he gave you less because he gave you some cents. He gave, period.
Yeah.
And that's all he had. I gave more, but technically I didn't because I was able to give from that capacity.
Yeah, this might have been a bad day for you. You might have, you won't know what's going on in your life. Anyway.
The album.
You get to a point, this is where I'm at, and I agree with everything that you said. I just want to give you my perspective because that's what the show is about. Perspective. This ain't about feeling bad. This is a safe, vulnerable space, telling the truth. You know how crazy life is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not an excuse for you to be whoever the fuck you are. The acceptance. I accept the fact that I do too much. I accept the fact that I have a drinking problem. I accept the fact that I expect things from people that I could do for myself. Which you said sometimes you don't know you need help. The album, bro. Hey, cuzzo, I'm trying to cry, but I can't. Because I'm trying to cry, but I can't, bro. I done cried already. It's good. We just gotta be honest. I just feel like people could be. I think the way that we're raised affects how we grow up. Like I said, like I just got my heart broke. Like, not because I expected something, but because I'm like, I'm honest. I told you. Hey, yo, hey, you know we only got $2, right? And you get in the store and you buy 4 bags of chips and two iced teas and some candy. Man, what you mean you ain't got the $3 for? Bro, I told you, we just got the. Not you, actually you, you nigga, not you nigga. You're a king, just like I am. Yeah, actually you the GOAT. I'm the young bull, and we got Nicole, the beautiful queen, of course. But how you gonna put yourself in a situation and then get? No, I didn't grow up like that. So I feel like that's probably what happens with people. Some people don't want to tell you straight up. Some people gotta wait for you to take the hint. I gotta open the door. You know how like you have that person that you let stay at your house because you know they too drunk to drive, and you don't just want to kick them out the next morning. So you make breakfast, and you kind of you don't want to be like, hey, something. But then as soon as about 12 o'clock hit, hey, yeah, man, I got my son in the car. I gotta go. You don't want to kick him out though. Why you don't want to kick him out? Would you kick him out?
I mean, it depends.
Oh, man. Would you kick him out?
It depends on the situation.
Yeah, I probably would.
Hey, two different people though. It depends. Like
that different shit though. And once again, we're not arguing. It's just an open.
Yeah. I'm a very analytical person. So when you give me a situation like that, I'm literally thinking about like who I would kick out, who I wouldn't kick out. I'm literally thinking about like, okay, like can we kick it today? I'm a quality time person. So if we both was messed up last night and you was too messed up to drive, I might be like, yo, you want to get brunch? Let's wake up and get brunch in the morning.
And after brunch, get in your car and go home. Don't follow me home.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have a sleepover like part 2 or nothing like that. Like if I got things to do that day, then like.
If I was any more anal, I would be gay.
Nah,
that's just gay.
If you gay, just say that.
Nah, I ain't gay. I know I ain't gay. No. Oh, fuck me up. Damn, I had some shit. That was good though.
I said no because like I heard what you said when you were saying something about he had his child in the car or whatever. So that would be my case for saying no because I have my child. Yeah, we about to go do something, you know, with the kids or whatever. So that's why I would kick him out. I mean, would tell him I wouldn't kick him out, but I would, you know, say it in a nice way. I wouldn't be rude about it.
So do you feel like do y'all feel like y'all know who y'all are as people and that you know that you have to be malleable to deal with certain individuals? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna ask that question again real quick because I feel like I was sounding really smart. I feel like FCAT might have helped me on that one. Do you guys think that you know yourselves as individuals and that you have to be malleable to deal with individuals?
I say absolutely.
Yes.
Like I know myself well enough. I don't think that we ever arrive to knowing ourselves 100%. But like if you do the work to get to know who you really are behind closed doors, outside of social media, outside of like this is who I am when I'm with this person, like do you know who you are? I'm really big on character. So I feel like I know myself well enough to be able to adapt in certain situations and around certain people but still be Des Nicole.
She fucked me up again. God damn, what? It's the weed too though. It's the weed too.
Definitely the weed.
Yeah, it's definitely the weed. Nah, that's real. So like you know, like if a dude walk up to you right now, hey, Des Nicole, I fuck with you. Like yeah, he uses those words too. I fuck with you. You don't want to hang out.
What does that mean?
Oh, so he got.
You said how would I respond to that?
Yeah.
Like, do I know him or like?
Nah, he just
somebody
seen you.
That like.
You know, you took too long at Extreme Juice. You know, they took too long to make your smoothie, and a nigga caught you while you was coming out the door. And he followed you on Instagram, but he don't even know it. But then he seen you and oh my God, there's Nicole. I fuck with you. Let's hang out. How you reacting?
Nah.
That ain't.
Yeah, I don't know you. I don't like how you fuck with me. Like, you don't know me.
What if he seen you on a platform? A phone, and then he saw, oh my God, this her. But he just don't know how to talk to you.
That's on him.
Some people don't know how to, damn.
He fumbled the bag with his greeting. Because, like, if you wanted to get to know me, you should have said that. Not, let's hang out. Because now I'm like, do I know you? For example, I performed at Whiskey North one night. It was this competition. A lot of people, they come up, they ask you your handles, all of that, blah, blah, blah. And this one dude, like, followed me on Instagram, kept responding to every single thing on my story. Like, every single thing. Like,
nah, he a freak boy. He a freak boy, the album.
And, you know, I post my next shows, and he show up to one.
Oh.
And it was like low-key giving me some stalker, because, like, it wasn't like I interact with everybody's stories. I'm a good follower. I feel like I'm a good follower. If you on my algorithm type thing. If I see it, like, I try to, like, show love to everybody. I don't reply to every single story. You know what I mean? So it was already kind of like, so I ended up like muting his like inbox because my phone would blow up. Like, you know, and then he showed up to my next show. So like I went to speak because if you made yourself known prior and then like I know that I'm not really a fan of people that follow me on social media but don't speak to me in public. I think that's weird. Like I know you know me. Like you follow me for a reason and I follow back. So I went to go, like, dap him up or whatever, and then I went about, you know, my show or whatever, but, like, I find it weird if, like, you can be vocal with me on social media but not vocal in person, but also, like, if you want to hang out and want to get to know me, maybe, like, think about that before you approach me. Because if I don't know you and it's just like, oh,
you're setting expectations from people who weren't built like you. And this is something that my co-host showed me about myself when we did our first episode. I hate to cut you off.
No, you're good. I mean, I respectfully disagree to
That's
a certain
fine.
extent.
I don't want you to agree with me.
Yeah, no, to a certain extent.
Shit boring
because it is me expecting you to have, you know, common sense and know how to properly greet somebody. Like, I wouldn't come up to you if I did not know you and be like, I fuck with you, like, let's hang out. I might do that if I like your vibe, but I tend to like strike up a conversation with people. Like if I'm standing in line, I might compliment somebody's outfit. I'm very like extrovert. I can spark up a conversation. And if I like you, I might be like, what's your social media type thing? And then like once we've like interacted a couple things, if it be like an event, be like, yo, like you going to this, I'm going to this too. Like let's, you know, but not out of the blue.
Are you like in your personal life?
You said what?
Are you like that in your personal life?
Like what exactly?
Do you just make people draw into you? Because some people are like that. They don't realize how much energy they get from people just by being themselves.
I tend to get that. Like people tell me that. I draw.
And you do you do that on purpose or?
No, I just if I'm somewhere, I just naturally talk to people. I naturally do. I might be like, where you get your shoes from? Like when Ron got in the car, what's up, Ron? And then when we're in here, like, where are you from? Like if I'm around you. Like, I genuinely like getting to know people. People make me better.
Oh, you like people.
I like people.
That's crazy.
I like people. I like getting to know people. I'm
you
always
like people?
curious about people. I didn't know them. They walked in here. I was like, how long have y'all been shooting for?
Oh, yeah.
It naturally comes to me.
You like people?
I'm somewhere. I mean, I don't really like to get too comfortable around a lot of people because of things that I've been through. So, yeah, I would pretty much say, you know.
I said I like people. I said I trust them, though. Yeah. It's a difference.
Nah, trust and liking is two different things.
Yeah. Someone put that out there.
I mean, I can be around people, but, you know, if that vibe ain't right.
Nigga ain't staying with me just because he gave me $2. But I have trust issues, period, just because I guess I haven't fully evolved to my full being. But that's crazy. You feel so you draw people in. You got that natural aura.
That's what they say.
Oh, okay.
I do think it's a difference between being somebody's friend and being friendly, though. Just because I'm friendly with you does not make us friends. This means I'm friendly.
No, that's beautiful. I think it's nice that at least you know that you're not trying. You're not like, oh yeah, hey, my name is.
I ain't gonna try.
Oh yeah, hey, my name is.
If you don't want to be my friend, you ain't gonna be my friend.
It is what it is.
I ain't finna try to make it.
See,
everywhere I see you, I'm gonna keep trying to be your friend, and knowing that you don't mess with me.
And I'm not gonna lie, I used to be that person. Like in middle school and high school, I wanted people to like me. Like popularity is a thing, like in high school and middle school.
I gotta cut you right there. The reason I rap is not because I wanted to be popular. So like, why do you rap?
See, that's different. Mind you, I said in middle school and high school I wanted to be that person.
I was always that person throughout my whole life. I
don't rap to get people to like me. I rap because it's therapeutic. My music's for myself.
The album.
Like, I'm a verbal processor. So you talked about this earlier. Like, sometimes I don't notice something about myself until I talk it out or I write it out. So I don't care if you don't stream my stuff.
I feel you. Some people don't need.
I got it out.
No, yeah, that's how. That's the creative part of your. Would you agree with me with that? That's the creative part of your persona where maybe like that's a lot of things that you've told me that I'm like, damn, I'm learning about myself as I talk to you, and we don't talk to each other every day. We ain't talked to each other in like 17 years.
You're a bit dramatic, but
No,
I'll let you have it.
The album. Anyway, you're being dramatic. The album. But I'm learning about myself through you.
As that's what I'm a verbal processor.
But you had to say something for me to receive it. I wasn't just sitting here waiting for you to. Oh yeah, I want her to tickle my twine. That's a baseball quote. Pause. Yeah. No.
Don't say that. Don't say that on the album.
No, that's not the album. But my natural thing was I wasn't trying to rap because I wanted to be seen. I was rapping because I wasn't allowed to watch TV growing up. I wasn't allowed to have a radio growing up. So I just was stuck there with a pen and paper, and I just said, fuck it. Let me read the dictionary and figure out what words rhyme. I didn't try to do this. I don't even like rap.
Same.
I just know I make good music.
I didn't want to do music, period.
The album. Yeah, so I feel like sometimes we could be unapologetically ourselves to where it could block a blessing or prevent us from a learning experience.
It's called pride.
That's pride? That's not pride, is it? Somebody called me too humble one day. It threw me off even to this day. She said, "You're too humble." I'm like, "What you mean?" I'm too humble. Go. What that mean?
I don't know, man. They told me I was too stubborn. So.
You wasn't stubborn. You just knew what you wasn't gonna put up with. Early though.
Nah, but I am stubborn a little bit. So I mean, I kind of agree with it because I know I can be a bit stubborn sometimes.
Toleration comes with patience, and it's difficult. And it's like I said, I'm just disappointed. I'm tired. Like I have nothing. I ain't even got the time to argue with nobody. For real.
I don't even like arguing.
I
just walk away.
Hey, look, bro. Somebody called me a nigger at the gas station. I just laughed. I said, all right.
For real?
On God. Because I took his gas station spot, but he waited too long to pull in. And he called, "You fucking..." And this was what's funny. He didn't even say it like he meant it. He said it like he's not used to calling people niggers. He's like, "You nigger." I'm like, man, I can't even take you. Even if I wanted to get mad, I can't get mad. Like, bro, man, you just want to say that for yo. But I ain't even got no energy for nobody, bro. Like, I'm just tired, bro.
Of what exactly? Life?
Nah.
People? Situations? Religion?
The last three.
Damn, what I said.
People,
religion, situations. That's real.
I ain't got no energy.
That's real.
Hey, yo, Alan, I think you a bitch. All right, so what we gonna do, bro? We about to fight. What's up? We about to fight. What you want? You want to call my mom and tell her that? Like, what you want to do?
I feel like people don't even fight no more, though. It's always guns now. Anyway.
Yeah, that's why we're no...
Different conversation for a different day, I guess.
No, it's a conversation right now. We got time? How much time we got?
We got time.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Hey, it's a lot of people getting killed right now, bro. And it's like...
Over stupid stuff.
And it's like, I don't want to get a gun because I know I'm going to shoot a nigga on the motherfucker. Ah! Yeah, see, you see, I ain't got no weapons on me, but my weapon is God. I move in peace. But at the same time, if anybody in this motherfucking room move funny, the album. Go ahead.
Nah, I got I actually lost my cousin Like in December, she got killed, shot.
Like this past December?
Hmm At a block party, somebody block party, and this dude just was shooting. He shot her with her. She had a kid with her. It's crazy.
I'm sorry.
It's like, nobody want to fight no more. Everybody
They
want
don't.
violence.
Like,
I ain't. My mama husband don't want to fight me to this day.
and I'm a fighter. I don't. You mentioned arguing earlier. I don't argue. I let you know we either gonna fight or we gonna talk like adults.
Hey, look. Every time the nigga argue with me, I just leave now because I know he got guns and shit, and he's soft. And soft niggas kill niggas
Yeah,
quicker.
it ain't like back in the day how you.
Yeah, like
You
I,
can fight and
we
jab
could
up
go.
after.
I said,
Yeah,
hey, you want to
jab
go in
up.
the backyard for 5 minutes? Oh no, you going to the room? All right, let me just leave. Cause I'm
like I'm mad, but I ain't that mad to kill you. Like dang, like
I got a grenade in my back pocket. Like yeah. Listen, like I said, the album. We all dying if you try to kill me.
Cause you got 6-year-olds around here killing teachers, shooting teachers.
You got people shooting police, bro. And I believe in self-defense, but everybody not meant to have that type of armory on them.
It's self-defense to a certain extent, bro. Like you having a weapon to a certain extent. You got a weapon to protect your family and yourself, not just going around shooting people for no reason.
because you can.
Right.
But who gives a
So
fuck?
they step on your shoe, or somebody step on your shoe. Now
Like
you finna
honestly,
go
you
shoot
need
them.
help. If you ready to shoot somebody because they stepped on you need help.
That's literally the reason why I don't carry a firearm, and I'm willing to admit that. And that's why if anyone thinks about trying me and we both die, that's it. You gonna know. If he don't carry a firearm, what he got?
Right.
Yeah.
A situation.
You gonna hear a click. Oh, give me that shit. Ding. Oh yeah. Bye.
Dude found out his girlfriend cheated on him. Okay, boom. So he walked into the shit and see them doing it. So now he go out.
Crime of passion.
Shoot. No, it ain't even that. He ain't even cry. He just went out and shot like 4 people for no reason, just because he got cheated on. Bro, it's 1,000 women out here. Why would you? I'm not finna kill nobody.
You ever been cheated on? I've been cheated on. It sucks.
It does.
It's because you usually get cheated on by the person you care about the most. Like you don't get cheated on by that little quick hookup.
But it happened like in middle school and high school. Did that still count?
You can't get cheated on in middle school. No, I mean if you get cheated on in middle school, you must have got held back several years. Several.
I haven't gotten cheated on in my adulthood, and if I do, I will go to jail. I ain't saying I'm gonna shoot somebody, but I'm gonna go to jail.
Oh, so you probably not ready for a relationship then?
That's what I'm saying. I just feel like if you gonna take the time to pursue me, and I
So you want to chase?
No, I'm not saying that, but like what I'm saying is I'm not gonna easily just run into your arms. Like you gotta show me that to invite you into my life, and for me to be 100% committed to you, I gotta see if it's worth it or not. And if it's worth it, like I'm down. In the same token, if I'm 100% committed to you and I was minding my business and you pursued me and we become a thing and then you turn around and cheat on me, we fighting.
Oh yeah, that's something.
Oh, you fighting?
That's something different. 'Cause now you.
I'm not fighting a chick. I could care less about her. We had a commitment together.
You gonna fight the dude?
Yeah, we fighting. I'm gonna put my hands.
Pass
on
it to go, bro.
I'm gonna put my hands on you. I'm gonna mess something up. I don't care if it's a car. I don't care if it's your house. We getting physical, and I'm not saying I'm not condoning. Let me just say this. I'm not condoning. I don't know if y'all saw that video of like Blueface and Krishan. He tore her up. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is I'm gonna get a couple licks on you, and I might mess something up in your house or mess something up with your car because why you wasting my time like that and played in my face? You could have left me alone. I always tell people, if you gonna cheat on me, leave me first. Leave me. Break up with me. I can handle a breakup, but you playing in my face, I don't play that. I don't play that. I'm gonna get violent, and that's that. At least I'm honest though.
Yeah, we got violent, bro. It was like WWE. We both was body slamming each other.
I'm gonna get violent.
Spearing each other against the door. Man, I wasn't even the one cheating though. She the one cheating, bro. And you fighting me like you insecure, like you know you did it, so now you trying to make me feel bad that I did something and I know I didn't.
I don't even play them
So we
games.
fighting each other. I'm talking about fist. Spearing. She speared me into the door. We done broke the people door. Bro, it was like a lot. And then called the police on me.
Oh, that's crazy.
Y'all had sex afterwards too, did you?
Yeah, right.
Y'all know that Kendrick
Kendrick
Lamar song?
The album. Who is Kendrick? I don't know who Kendrick Lamar is.
How you lying?
I'm not. I really don't.
You know who Kendrick Lamar is?
No, I know who Alan Cash is. I know who Des Nicole is. I know who Goat is. I know who I Am Here Entertainment is.
I'll say this because
I know who Juice Man
I want
is.
to bring this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll try to make it quick. We watched this movie called Waves last night. I definitely highly recommend it. And there's a part in there where the boy and the girl, young teenagers, seniors in high school, the girl ends up getting pregnant, and she wants to keep the baby. And they go to the abortion clinic. She didn't go through with the abortion, and they get into an argument. He's driving. They cursing each other out, and I want to talk about this because it's always a screaming match off between a dude and a female, and it's always no F you, no F you too, F you, no F you, and it reminded me of Poetic Justice, where Lucky and
There was in a truck and she
and it's the F you, no F you, and then it reminded me of Malcolm and Maria. F you, no F you, no F you, no F you, and then it reminds me of the Kendrick Lamar song. Who you say you don't know who Kendrick Lamar is? Yeah, okay.
The album.
But I want to talk about that in black culture.
Black people don't care about who gets hurt in the black culture, bro. We only care about every other race. Let's just be honest. We gonna end it like this. The album, by the way. We are the lowest race, so we will always have to face trials and tribulations and process them as they are. Certain people don't understand that struggle. It just is what it is. It's a Mexican nigga with 5 kids that don't gotta go through the same shit that a black woman with 2 gotta go through. The album. So it's the world, Craig. I mean, Des, but the world, Craig. What you mean? Like, it's just, we just have to learn how to navigate. And when I say we, I'm not speaking French. We. It's just, it is what it is. As soon as you figure that out, you reach your peace, you reach your happiness, you find your algorithm. It's not just the internet. Figure out your algorithm in life. Niggas want to make curry chicken when they need to go work for FedEx and be a delivery driver. Niggas want to play basketball and they want to shoot videos and try to rap when they should just be an electrician. It's all type of shit. Understand your place. Find your role. I ain't saying it at you. I'm saying it to you. The album.